Good. Hey everybody, welcome to How Hockey Live. Penn's Elite 14U against Rochester Junior Americans. Game started a little bit early, so a little late getting on the air. Mertens up the sidewall over to Garner, enters the zone, wide, sets up. Nice pass back to Gabby at the point, shot. Misses the net, no one in front for any rebound. Pens gather the rebound, Mertens in the corner cycling with Garner, brings it back to Garner, puts it in her feet coming off the wall. It's like the Pens are on a power play right now, even though they're not with this possession. Shot by Mertens, blocked off the skate. Garner gets it, Mertens in front. It's like the puck out to Tarasovic. There's a big mess in front right now. Nice shot by Gabby into that mess, but couldn't get a deflection. Puck to Mertens down low, moves it over to Webster. Back to Mertens, to Garner in front, toe drag, no shot though. Mertens with the change, wide shot, Webster could not get her stick on that to tip it in. Another shot, Pens are peppering shots to the net, but they can't get any all the way through. Back out in the neutral zone, Herbert gathers up, enters zone by herself while the other four change. Kendra picks the puck up in the neutral zone and the Pens will regroup. Up to Berkeley, coming down the side, drops it to McCarthy with a shot. Nice save by the goalie. A big crush in front. Pens went hard to the net. It looks like Berkeley Whitehead may have gotten that rebound off the McCarthy shot. So Pens are going to go up 1-0 here with 11:35 left in the first. Berkeley get that?
It looked like it. Yeah. Based on the celebration?
Yeah. The Americans coach is having a little discussion with the referee about what is going on. For those who've been watching all weekend, this is not the B team refs that we've had. We're still analyzing the value of these referees, and the Rochester coach probably feels they're the C team right now. He's getting a little heated over there. So neutral zone face-off here. Ray Fultz, McCarthy, and Berkeley forward. We've got Maddie Relier and Mia Monaco back on D. Americans win it. Puck down deep. Monaco collects the puck behind her own net, reverses it. Intercepted by the Americans. And Rochester comes out behind with a little bit of space and speed, but runs right into Karen McCarthy. Pens go the other way with the puck. Zone entry. It looked like we were offsides. The ref let it go, but the coach called it, so I think he blew the whistle. Yeah. So maybe this is the C team. We're not sure. Neutral zone face-off with Lundy, Kirsch, and Ligda forward, and Tarasovic and Swisham back at D. Puck through the neutral zone. Looks like it's intercepted. Kirsch goes down hard into the boards. Americans get the puck deep into the Penn zone. Swisham back to behind the net, reverses the puck, intercepted by Pens. Looks like Tarasovic got away with a trip right there. And he collects the puck in the corner and reverses it over to Swisham on the other side. Chips it up to Ligda, intercepted by the Americans, and puck goes up high. We got a little scrum, and here goes Ligda out of the zone with the puck. Pens enter the zone, onside. Nice quick shot, but saved by the Rochester goalie. 10:20 left in the first period. Got Relier, Gabby Herbert on D, Pilarski, Mertens, and Howe as your forwards. Mertens taking the face off, wins it down in the corner. It's a play the Penguins do sometimes, and Howe and Pilarski forechecking hard and battling. Looks like nice play by Pilarski to come up. Puck goes all the way through. Shot by Relier. Mertens got knocked down in front. She digs the puck up to Howe. Maddie Relier keeps it in with strength. Mertens moves it in back to Gabby. Gabby hits a 9-iron over the net. and the Americans tend to break the puck out. Herbert in the corner reverses it to Howe. Americans come up with it. Maddie Relier steals the puck, battles in the corner. She goes down. Saved by Leah. Sneaky little puck seemed to roll out in front of the corner. No one really had possession. It just ended up there. Howe loses her stick. Relier up the ice, moves the puck. And she goes down in the zone. 4 Pens on the board. And Mia Monaco recovers the puck. Chips it up to Howe. Moves the puck into Mia Monaco's skate. I think that pass was meant for her. I think it was supposed to go across ice and just hit Mia's skate. Hendricks collects the puck down low. Nice play to ward off the Americans' defenseman. And Pens break the puck up the ice. Nice pass from Howe to Webster, who chips it deep. Right now it's a 1-on-4 as the Pens change. Ray Foltz comes in to help Emerson on the forecheck, and the puck's tied up in the corner. Sophia Garner digs it up, toe drag, shoots it between the defenseman's leg. Really sweet and a nice save by the Americans goalie. Pens have certainly had the better scoring chances in the first 7 minutes of the period, but we're 8:18 left in the first. 8:18 left in the first. Pens leading 1-0. Face off to the left of the Americans goalie. Nice save. A little bit of extracurricular discussion here for those of you who wonder why I'm laughing. But Rochester through the neutral zone. Skates into her own player. Puck pops back to their defenseman. Shot on net. Caught by Leah. And looks like there's going to be a defensive zone face-off to the left of Leah. Pens have McCarthy, Berkeley Whitehead, and Maddie Kirsch as forwards. Ella Tarasovic and Gabby at D. Americans win the face-off back to the D. Chip down in the corner. Pens steal it out to McCarthy. Gets it to Whitehead, and Maddie Kirsch coming in with speed. And nice play by Berkeley Whitehead. And interesting little celebration there. She's on a tear today. Is that her second of the game?
Yeah.
Second of the game. Third of the day for Berkeley Whitehead. So it's having a nice little Saturday for her. 2-0 Pens, 7:42 left in the first. Penguins have Lundy, Mertens, and Ligda at forward with Gabby and Ella on D. Americans win the faceoff, bring it back into their own end, chip it out through the Pens forecheck, and the Americans enter the Penguins zone. Nice play by Ella to chip away, nice back check. Mertens a little aggressive in the corner, not a good call, but yeah. That was a very weak rough, but number 17 Mertens is going to go into the box for a minute and a half. It's 7:25. The peanut gallery is loud here today, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very loud. Pens penalty kill looks like it's going to be Kirsch and Ray Foltz and Gabby Herbert and Ella Tarasovic on D. Face off to the left, won by Kirsch. Ray Foltz skates it out, intercepted by the Americans, and they chip it back in, but the Pens get it back to the neutral zone. Gabby Herbert leading the rush on the PK, and turns the puck over, and the Americans come in the zone 2-on-1, but Ella Tarasovic makes a nice play. Maddie Kirsch with speed, rubbed out into the boards, and they're going to call that. Complete opposite of the game from this morning, ladies and gentlemen, where they called 2 penalties all morning. There could have been 30, and right now 2 pretty weak penalties. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for a minute 4, and then the Pens will have about 25 seconds left for the power play. Face off to the left of the Americans goalie with 6:59 left in the first period here. Again, this is the quarterfinal game. Winner plays tomorrow morning at, Frank says 8:30, so we'll go with that. Ray Foltz and Garner at forward on the 4-on-4. Relier and Monaco at D. Americans end up winning the face-off. Take it out. American enters the speed, chips it past Relier down low, moves it to the center. Almost a nice play by the Americans, although it might not have counted. It looked like it was a kicking motion she tried to put it in with. Although with these refs, you have no idea what would have counted and what wouldn't. Nice play over to Mia Monaco, moves it to Relier, big collision at center ice, and the Americans end up with the puck. Ray Foltz moves the puck over to Mia in the neutral zone, over to Garner, who brings it back into her zone, crosses the neutral zone, skates or dances around 3, but not 4, loses the puck, and the Americans are going to come out with the puck. A lot of close contact. No one seems to be spreading out in the neutral zone here. So Americans move the puck, try to get it to the net, goes off a skate, and Mia Monaco comes out with the puck, moving with speed. Garner moves the puck over to Ray Foltz, another trip. Pens are going to have a 5-on-3 for about 18 seconds here now as the
all because Kendra doesn't know how to skate.
penalty to Mertens ended, and it was actually a 5-on-4, and then Ray Foltz got pulled down. So Pens are going to have a 5-on-3. It looks like we're going to go with the McCarthy, Kirsch, and Mertens unit with Swisham and Tarasovich. See if this unit can get a little luck going here and get things working on the power play. Kirsch loses the face-off, but not a smart play by the Americans as they don't control the puck. They just threw it up the boards of Tarasovich. So the Pens setting up. Mertens on the half wall comes over with a shot through, and it went in. Not sure if Mertens or Kirsch got that goal, but Mertens came off the wall and shot it. I don't know if the Americans goalie was screened or what, but it hit her and popped up over her shoulder. It looks like kind of a decision on who scored that goal. Looks like Kirsch might have tapped it in on the rebound. So Penn's got a 5-on-4 now, so for a minute 14. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe this unit can get a little bit of luck going for him. McCarthy gets the puck, moves it to the center on a ill-advised pass, but somehow the Pens end up with the puck, and good pinch by Swisham, kept in by Maddie Kirsch. The Americans are hanging all over her. She managed to get it deep to Mertens in the corner. Americans skating up with it. They chip it back out to the neutral zone. Ella Tarasovich with the puck. Mertens on the back check. Gets it, tries to settle. Puck's rolling on her. She moves the puck to McCarthy, chips it up to Kirsch. Nice breakout to Matt Kirsch. Everyone else changes. This is the too easy goal right there by Maddie Kirsch. Nice play. Pens go up 4-0 with 4:50 left in the first. It's too easy. Yeah. Really nice play by Maddie Kirsch. Expanding her repertoire from the over-the-shoulder goals that she's had so many of this year. 4-0 Pens in the first, 4:50 left. Pens beat the Americans 9-1 earlier in the season, so we were kind of expecting something like this, just didn't know what to the extent it would be. So we're back to 5-on-5. Puck's jammed up in the neutral zone. Brooklyn Ligda ends up with the puck, chips it into the zone. The Americans intercept it and comes back out to the neutral zone. Americans move the speed, get the puck deep. Gabby Herbert battling in the corner right now. Nice play to cut off the American. But Kendra comes in, a little bit of shoving action, and the Pens end up with the puck. Chloe Lundy moves it up to Brooklyn Ligda on the zone entrance, and Ligda controls the puck in the corner. Pulls up, cycles with Lundy. Puck goes to the front of the net. Ray Foltz ends up with it and moves it back to the point. Gabby Herbert. Looks like the Pens can pretty much do whatever they want right now. Nice tip by Brooklyn Ligda on the Ray Foltz shot. So Pens are going to go up 5-0. not even a minute since the last goal. 3:54 left in the first. So it looks like the Americans are going to call timeout, and we are going to go to our sponsor, Ball Up Powder.
Yeah, this timeout is sponsored by
The
Bob
best
again.
powder out there.
Eric.
We also have a very dynamic interview that we filmed earlier between games about the vegetarian restaurants in Troy, Michigan with Jamie Webster. So I hope you all stay tuned at the Ice Cut. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back from the commercial break. The Americans called a timeout, try and regroup with 3:54 left in the first period. Pens are up 5-0. Ray Foltz, Pilarski, and Chloe Howe at forward with Maddie Rollier and Gabby Herbert. Center ice face-off, won by the Americans. They've done a nice job on face-off this game, but can't control it, and they turn it over to Maddie Rollier, who moves it up to Allie Pilarski. Puck gets chipped into the zone, but not deep enough, and the Americans end up with the puck. Ray Foltz with the hand pass. She saw it, popped up right in front of her, and she went to grab it and knocked it all the way back to Gabby Herbert. And the interesting thing is, it's where the hand pass starts, so it actually hurt the Americans on that, the way that worked out. Oh, maybe not. They're going to go all the way in the zone with this hand pass. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have our rules expert look that one up, and maybe we can get back to you on that. So, defensive zone face-off to the right of Leah by Ray Foltz, and she ties it up. Pens come in, trying to take the puck. Chloe Howe battling. Kendra battling. Puck is in the corner, and Sienna Swishan comes up a little bit. She falls down, and another battle between Swishan. Nice effort by Sienna Swishan there behind the net. She lost her footing and still came out with the puck there. But a lot of battles. Kendra looks like she's going to get a penalty for interference, cross-check, something. So the Pens are going to be shorthanded with 3:12. Left in the first period. To the defensive zone face-off to the left of Leah with Gabby and Ella Tarasovic on D, and we got Emerson Webster and is that Chloe? And Chloe Lundy on the PK for the forwards. Another face-off won by the Americans, and they possess the puck down low, move it in front. Nice save by Leah. Rebound covered up quickly. Really nice save by Leah. So face-off is going to be the right to Leah. Another one won by the Americans, but they cannot control it, and the puck comes back to the neutral zone. A misplaced pass by the Americans all the way back to their zone. Their defenseman takes the puck behind the net. Nice forecheck by Lundy, angles her to the wall, and Webster ends up with the puck, and Tarasovic throws it deep, and the Americans are set up behind their own net for the breakout. Bad pass back to Herbert, who got it to Lundy, cannot get it deep, but the Americans are going to help her by taking it back there and trying their breakout again. Nice chip by the Americans, they move it. 2-on-2 entering the zone, puck right in front of Leah, and the Americans forward got trucked by Gabby Herbert from behind there, and they let that one go, but it looks like Emerson's getting a little a little out there, and Americans are starting to push back. So 2 minutes left in the period, 15 seconds left on the penalty. Mertens and Ligda are now out there. Brooklyn can't find the puck exactly, and the Americans manage to get it in the zone. Mertens comes back. I don't know if she lifted the stick or not, but the shot went wide, and another Pens survived that scare. Maddie Rollier with the puck behind her, even right now. Brooklyn Ligda moving the puck up, turns the puck over. Held on to it maybe just a step too long, and the puck got chipped into the Pens bench. So we're in the first period, 5-0 with a minute and a half left here. Looks like we're going to have a center ice face-off with Mertens, Webster, and Sophia Garner, Maddie Rollier, and Mia Monaco out there. Pens finally win a face-off. It might be the first face-off we've won the whole game here, and on a nice neutral zone play, Webster coming around behind it. Chipped loose by Garner, passes to Mertens, but it got chipped away by the Americans. So puck down, they cycle it down low to Mertens, pass it to Rollier, and a nice shot. A seeing eye pass through the slot there out to Maddie Rollier, and the Americans goalie, although she is short in stature, has made a couple really nice saves here. So face-off won by the Pens. Mia Monaco controls it, skates it down into the corner. Nice cover by Chloe Howe up top. So Pens, I don't know. There's a lot of battling in the corner. It looked like a wrestling match there for a little bit, and starting to get a little chippy and physical out here. Maddie Kirsch with a nice play, but puck gets chipped away by the Americans. Back to the neutral zone, and Kirsch tries to get it over to Monaco, but the puck goes all the way down in the Pen zone below the end line. Monaco has to pick it up. Just chip the puck up through the neutral zone. It's going to be offsides. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So the neutral zone face-off won by the Pens. Tarasovich controls it, takes it back into her own end, all the way behind our own net. It's the end of the period, so it looks like it's going to be 5-0 Pens, end of the first period. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second period. I hope you all enjoyed that just amazing informational interview we had with Jamie Webster on the vegetarian meals that can be found around the Troy area. A lot of interesting stuff, although none of us are going to be going to those restaurants tonight, but they're out there if you want them, right, James? That's right. 5-0 neutral zone face-off, controlled by the Americans. Pens are going left to right for us here, and McCarthy gets the puck deep into the Rochester zone on a nifty little play. Pens control it. Kendra battling hard in the corner, and it's funny, they 2 chippy roughing penalties early on, and they pretty much let him play since then. So Berkeley Whitehead looking for the hat trick in this game. Puck comes off the wall, moves it across the ice, tries to get it to McCarthy, but it hits a American's leg, and they come out with the puck. Americans move the puck down into the zone, go for a quick change, and the puck is gathered by Tarasovich behind her net. Nice spin move to get out of it. Puck moved by Whitehead across, just out of the reach of the Americans, almost intercepted in front of the net, but Pens end up controlling the puck and move it out to Whitehead. We're going to try the exact same thing. Again, it was intercepted and saved by Leah. So with 13...
We deserve that. We keep throwing the puck in front of that. We deserve that.
3 times. 3 times the Pens threw the puck right through their own slots to try and connect on a pass 3 times, and eventually bit him in the butt on the last one. So defensive zone face-off to the right of Leah, with Maddie Kirsch winning that face-off back to Gabby. So after a rough start on face-off, the Pens look like they've come through, winning in probably 5 of the last 6 or so. Although the Americans do get the puck deep, Maddie Royer controls it, moves it over to Gabby. Pens have 4 players below their own end line, but they do end up breaking out the puck to Maddie Kirsch, who comes out with her speed. It's like a real nice, she moves the puck across. Lundy went down trying to get a stick on that, and delayed the battling in the corner on the half wall. Dug out by Kirsch back to Relier, who tries to throw it deep, but it's intercepted by the Americans, and they get the puck out of the zone. Pens try and get out and regroup as Herbert enters by herself, throws a shot, surprised the Americans goalie there. It looked like she might have knocked that high, but again, we're battling on the right half wall again, and puck to Kirsch. Nice save by the Americans. Kind of stoned her right there. A little bit of extracurricular activity after the whistle, but no penalties, and the face-off wholesale changes for both teams.
Hey, Jamie.
At least on the forwards.
To gem the sports engine for you. Nice. Let's take a peek. It's classic.
And then, so the face-off to the right of the Americans goalie will be taken by Mertens. Mertens wins the face-off back to Webster. Tries to stick handle in a phone booth and wasn't too successful right there, much to the chagrin of her father. So Webster controls the puck in the corner, gets it down to Mertens behind the net. Tripped coming off the wall, tried to punch it out to Garner, who's controlling the puck on the thing. Moves it to Mertens, back to Garner. Sophia wasn't looking for that pass coming right back to her, so a little confusion by the Pens offense right there. Mertens battling in the corner, goes down, and the Americans come out with the puck. Maddie Roy with a really nice play down low to keep the puck deep, but the Americans get the puck out and go the other way. Mertens with the nice back check, knocks it over to Webster, who chips it up, decides to go up the ice, gets the puck deep, and Mertens will change for Kendra Rayfoltz. Garner and Webster on the forecheck. They're both at the end of their shift, a little tired, and the Americans come out with the puck. Americans get the puck deep. Garner with the puck, cut off by the Americans again. Battled by Webster. Garner decides to change. They just kind of opened the door for her as the battle was there, and she just walked right off the ice. So puck tried to move up to Howe by Swisham, and they're back in the neutral zone. Americans get around Rayfoltz, despite a little bit of interference from her, and Mia Monaco chips the puck back to the neutral zone, where the Americans gather it up and regroup. Ray Foltz in her own zone, keeping the puck away from everyone. Tries to move it to Monaco. It ends up in the corner, and the Americans get it. And the puck hits the netting, so Pens will have a defensive zone face-off to the right of Leah with 10:57 left in the second period. 5-0 game, Pens. They struck early and fast, but not much in the first 4 minutes and change of this period. Looks like Ray Foltz is going to get caught with a trip on the face-off. She is pleading her case. Nobody is listening, and she is headed to the box. So at 10:53, the Pens are going to be down a man for hopefully a minute and a half. Ligda and Maddie Kirsch are the forwards with Ella Tarasovic and Gabby Herbert on D. And another face-off won by the Pens, so they are, although the Americans dig the puck out and move it behind the net back out to the point, they set up their power play nicely. Their defenseman missed a pass, which would have had a nice wide-open shot, but the Americans managed to keep the puck in and out to the point. Shot by the Americans, deflected by Maddie Kirsch's stick, so got up there. And the Americans continue to control the puck wide on the perimeter. Looking like they have that big defenseman on this side. Looks like they're trying to set up for the one-timer, but haven't done it. Maddie Kirsch in the way, chips the puck away from the Americans, and she controls the puck through center red, throws it deep. Probably should have been icing, but neither of the refs picked it up and fell it. So the Pens go for a change. We now got Mertens and Whitehead with Gabby Herbert and Ella Tarasovic. Puck's down deep, and Gabby tries to pin it, skates it up, moves it to Whitehead, intercepted by the Americans, and they're battling on the half wall with 3 Americans and Berkeley. Gabby chips the puck into the neutral zone. Mertens chases it down with speed, gets the puck past the Americans, and jumps right over her as she fell down in front of her. But the Americans regroup and move the puck through the neutral zone. Gabby Herbert intercepts it, and it looks like it's going to be icing for Gabby there. And the penalty's over, 9:17 left in the second period. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. It looks like the Pens are going to have Maddie Rollier and Mia Monaco both sporting their braids, and Mertens, Ray Foltz, and Berkeley Whitehead. So we got 4 braids, and Mertens is the only one who went with the straight ponytail on this shift. So Mertens with the face-off. Looks like she's going to try and go forward, and she did. Nice play by the Pens, but Berkeley just couldn't quite reel it in. A little far out of her reach. Mertens with the breakout pass to Kendra. Kendra a little extracurricular after the pass, and it's going to be icing on the Pens. So defensive zone face-off to the left of Leah. Pens change their forwards. Kirsch, Chloe Howe, and Allie Pilarski. And same dude, Maddie Roy and Mia Monaco. Another face-off won by them. Maddie Kirsch moves it to Allie Pilarski. Comes into the zone on the left side. Protects the puck. Moved it in front. Oh! Maddie Kirsch chipped it over to Chloe one time. Nice save by the goalie. Puck went up into the netting. So nice chance by the Pens on the rush that Allie Pilarski started. So offensive zone face-off to the left of the Americans goalie by Kirsch. Another face-off win by the Pens. Pilarski managed to sneak that pass through 2 Americans back to Monaco for the shot, and we're back battling on the wall here. Starting to get a little chippy and catty in the corner, and Kirsch comes out with it. Moves it to Monaco with the knuckleball one-timer, and Allie Pilarski banging on the goalie to try and finish that. Kirsch comes in and pulls her away. Makes sure she gets a couple of her own little pushes in there before the refs kick them out. And another offensive zone face-offs to the Pens with 8.5 minutes left in the zone. In the second period, sorry. Pens have, looks like Mertens coming onto the ice late, taking the face off with Berkeley Whitehead, Caleb McCarthy, and then Swisham and Tarasovic. Face off won by the Americans. Mertens manages to get it in front of Berkeley, who saw the puck and then she couldn't find it at her feet there. So nice pass into the slot, just didn't work out. And Whitehead still looking for that hat trick. Nice hard slash on the back check by Whitehead, but didn't come to anything, and the Americans work down low in the Penguins' end. Nice pass, Mertens to Whitehead, coming to his own. We got a 2-on-1. Whitehead moves it, throws it in front, but Mertens wasn't there yet. Mertens moves the puck back to Tarasovic. Nice play, but can't get it deep back to her forwards, and the Americans come out with the puck through the neutral zone. Tarasovic gathers the puck up, loses an edge. Her and the Americans both go into the boards hard. Berkeley Whitehead comes up with the puck. Whitehead turns the puck over in her zone right at the top of the circles, and the Americans are going to control the puck and get a couple chances in front here. The Pens trying to get the puck out, not too successful. Another nice shot by the Americans, knocked wide by Leah. Pens are kind of stuck in their own end right now. Nice breakout pass, another pass intercepted by the Americans, and they come into the neutral zone and go from there. Mertens moves the puck over to Swisham, not very quickly though, and she moves it up in the neutral zone, picked off by the Americans who enter into the zone. And a little bit of momentum shift here for this game. Americans fan on the shot. Kendra gathers it up, skates it out of the zone with her head up. She's coming down the right side of the ice. Pushed into the boards. Kendra goes back in and battles, but the Americans come out with it and try to hit the streaking wing on the one side. It looks like we're going to have icing. 6:23 left in the second period. Pens winning 5-0 in this quarterfinal matchup. Offensive zone face-off for the Pens going to be taken by Chloe Lundy, Brooklyn Lingdo on the right, and Kendra on the left with Gabby Herbert and Maddie Rollier. Pens control the face-off down in the corner. Kendra takes a stick to the head. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on the Americans. Pens control the puck. Leah gets off the ice. The Pens add the extra attacker, so it's going to be a 6-on-5 for hopefully as long as they. Kendra moves the puck out to Gabby. Nice play, moving it there over to Maddie Rollier. They control it down late. Lundy pulled down in the corner, but there's only going to be one penalty on this, and Pens are going to go on a power play with 5:56 left in the second period.
It was a great situation to win.
1:30. Yeah, very nice play by Leah to get off the ice, Kayla to get on. So. Looks like the Pens are going to go with Kirsch, Garner, and Webster as their forwards. Gabby Herbert and Maddie Rollier on D. The offensive zone face-off won by the Americans. They control the puck behind their own net, pressured by Sophia Garner. Maddie Kirsch steals the puck, but it gets chipped over to the Americans to get the puck out through the neutral zone and with a little bit of speed. Kirsch gets it to Garner, who enters the zone. Webster right next to her, hits the puck off her stick, and is driven into the boards. Kirsch pushes the puck to the other side, and a big collision on that side. Two fast players running right into it. Kirsch comes off, she is tripped. Pens are going to have another 5-on-3 here. So, Pens are going to have a 5-on-3 for 54 seconds. 5:20 left in the second period as number 13 for the Rochester Junior Americans goes into the box. Pens with a defensive change. Swisham and Monaco are on the ice. Pens are going to stick with Kirk, Webster, and Sophia Garner. Very interesting face-off. The Rochester center just basically let the puck drop and skated back into position as Kirsch and American girl get tangled up in front. Sophia Garner with a nice little toe drag shot. Nice save by the American. Emerson Webster with a shot coming off the wall. The Americans goalie had no idea where that rebound went. So Pens are pretty much doing what they will in the 5-on-3 here. Webster misses that pass by Sweesham, and it looks like it's going to be icing on. Oh my God, we played the puck. So Sophia Garner takes the puck in his zone. The Pens set up again. Nice play by the Americans to clear the puck out, and we're going to go to a 5-on-4 as the first penalty just ended. Webster picks the puck up, skates through the neutral zone with speed, throws it deep. Looks like we're going to have a change here. All 4 forwards for the Pens. So for the rest of this 5-on-4, Mertens, McCarthy, and Rayfoltz are out there for the Pens with 15 seconds left on the penalty. American shot, Leah catches it and freezes the puck with 11 seconds left. So Pens on the 5-on-4 with 11 seconds. Defensive zone face-off to the left of Leah, Mertens, Rayfoltz, and McCarthy. And looks like Mertens is going to take the face-off to the Pens. Tries to win it forward and catch Rayfoltz going with the puck through. Kendra cannot get the puck to Mertens. Mertens loses her footing and falls down, and we're going to go back to 5-on-5 hockey right here. So Mertens picks the puck up behind the net, skates around, keeps going, moves it up to Rayfoltz. A nice play, and McCarthy will set up. For those of you that are skiers, apparently the North Face lift at 7 Springs, the motor blew up today, so that might be down for a while, and that might be causing problems. So just news that came across the wire right now. Somehow Mertens kept that puck in at the blue line and gets it to McCarthy. Mertens is open. She moved it to, couldn't get it to her forehand to get a quick shot off. So looks like the Americans are going to come out through the zone, entering the zone as the Pens forwards change behind the play. Maddie Kirsch picks a play. We're going to have a 3-on-1. That was icing. Brooklyn Liga did not get a stick on that, but the ref had already called it beforehand. What a save by the goalie on Maddie Kirsch. Well, it looks like Brooklyn. Goalie made a great save, had no idea where the rebound was, and Brooklyn Liga bounced it off her back. So the Pens are going to go up 6-0 with 2:49 left in the period. We're going to try a new segment now. It's called Frank's Trivia. And Frank's Trivia today, he wants to know, why is the blue line called the blue line? So for any of you guys who want to reply in the comments, you know, the history of hockey right there, maybe we can, someone will win a prize from Frank. Again, why is the blue line called the blue line? Pens up 6-0, Rochester controlling the puck in their zone. Turn it over to Ligda, reverses the puck the other way to Maddie Rollier. Mia Monaco in the corner. Pens keep reversing the puck. Monaco back to Rollier, chips it out to Ligda, out in the neutral zone as the Americans mishandle it, and Maddie Kirsch picks it up with speed through the zone. Brooklyn Ligda was offsides, but it looked like she got on from our point of view, but quick whistle by the ref, and it'll be a neutral zone face-off. Pens are going to go with, it's like Kendra, Chloe Howe, and Ali Pilarski. Maddie and Mia back on D for the neutral zone face-off. Rollier, Pens win the face-off. Rollier moves it over to Monaco. Ships it up high with a sauce pass through the neutral zone, which icing is waved off. So Ali Pilarski with the hard forecheck. Nice play in the corner, but nice play by the Americans forward to skate and find some open ice to move the puck. Pens move the puck up. Monaco to Pilarski. Pilarski around the defenseman. Like she has Howe. Tried to get it to Howe, but went off a skate, and the Americans ice the puck, but it's waved off. It looks like we're not going to have a lot of ice in the rest of this game unless it's really obvious. Nice breakout pass by Rollier to Howe, and Kendra carries the puck into the zone on the right side. Quick little pass to the front of the net, knocked away by the Americans goalie, and they will control the puck behind their own net. Kept in by Monaco and Pilarski battling there, but the Americans chip the puck out, and they move it over to Matty Raleigh, who carries the puck into the zone by herself around. Nice shot and a save by the Americans from the Pens defenseman. Emerson Webster behind the net chips it out front, but the Americans control the puck. Try and move it deep, but pass to nobody as the Penguins move it. Webster offsides. Tried to jump back on, just couldn't quite make it. So, with about 48 seconds left in the second period, Pens are winning 6-0. We'll have a neutral zone face-off with Mertens, Garner, and Emerson Webster. Mertens wins the face-off to Tarasovich, moves it over to Swisham on a nice play. Swisham enters the zone, drops it to Mertens, who shoots it wide. Nice play by Swisham there and set up that scoring opportunity. Mertens just missed the net, tried to go to the corner. Webster coming off the corner there. Puck knocked loose and back to the neutral zone. Swisham throws the puck deep again. Hard forecheck by Webster. Coming around, Garner on this side. Puck is moved out. Mertens moves to the net. Mertens up the wall. The hook moves it out to Swisham. Really nice play there. Nice shot by Sienna. Saved by the goalie. Emerson picks it up and puts it into the boards. Garner. And the buzzer has gone off. Again, the buzzer here is the quietest buzzer you have ever seen. This morning we played about 15 seconds before the refs realized it was the end of the period. After 2, Penn 6, Americans 0. Welcome back, everybody. Start of the third. Pens up 6-0. Rochester wins the opening face-off and moves it into their zone on a tenacious forecheck by Kendra. But they managed to get it out. Great back check by Kendra, too. Ends up with the puck, moves it through the zone, goes flying. Looks like a little leg whip by the Americans, but no call. And Herbert gathers the puck, carries it behind her own net, moves it up to McCarthy, turns the puck over, but gathered by Herbert, moving through the neutral zone, and she gets the puck deep. Gabby enters. Forwards change. Berkeley Whitehead, now Maddie Kirsch, and Brooklyn Ligda on the ice for the Pens. Kirsch battling in the corner. Whitehead calling for the puck, wants that hat trick, but brand new stick today. For those of you who don't know, there is a GoFundMe for Berkeley. She broke 2 sticks yesterday, so she's got that brand new stick today, but only one. Obviously, it's working pretty well for her. Americans come down. Nice back check by Kirsten, knocked that puck away. Monaco chips it high ahead of her forwards, and Americans regroup in the neutral zone and move the puck out. Americans with a nice, quick little shot, knocked. Glove saved by Leah. Not sure if she put it down or she just mishandled it, but puck did come out and the Pens gathered up, and Kirsch moves it up to Lundy, moving up the ice here. We got Lundy, Ligda, and Maddie Kirsch forward as the Americans. Another nice save by Leah. A lot of working for it. The puck is right there, and the ref blew the whistle. It had to be goaltender interference or something because he was staring right at the puck. You know, I don't know if there was somebody laying on top of Leah or what, but the Americans fans are not happy here. So 6-0. We got a running clock, ladies and gentlemen. 12:45 left in the period here. So we'll have Mertens, Howe, and Pilarski forward with Tarasovic and Lundy on the defensive zone faceoff. Faceoff is won by Mertens, but quickly turned over. Looks like we got a penalty on. What just happened there?
I don't know, Mertens got a penalty for something.
Penalty's going to be on number 17, Ty Mertens, for an elbow. So that's going to be her second penalty of the game. We might be able to get a Gordie Howe hat trick out of her pretty soon here. But so defensive zone face-off, the Penguins are going to be shorthanded. Maddie Kirsch and Kendra forward, and same 2D. So face-off won by the Americans, but quickly turned over. Tarasovic rushes the puck up shorthanded, moves it to Kirsch in the neutral zone, but puck comes out. Ella moves it across to Gabby. Penn's defensemen are dead set on carrying the puck deep into the other team's zone on the penalty kill today. But looks like the Americans are going to get the puck deep, and Gabby collects it down low, skates it up in front of her own net on a nice little play, and moves it up to Kirsch. Maddie Kirsch tries to move it to Rayfels, but fanned on the pass in the neutral zone. Kendra gets the puck up and gets it deep, and forechecks the way Kendra can. Looked like it should have been a hook right there, but they let it go. Kendra gets it pulled down and gets a shot off, so she's going to change right now. And Penn's play was offsides. The ref put the whistle in his mouth and decided he just let it go. And that one was definitely offsides. So we got Emerson Webster and Berkeley Whitehead out there. Maddie Rollier and Mia Monaco. I didn't see what they put up for the penalty. Did they just put a minute and a half up for the penalty? Oh, and they go to stop time on the penalties then. So it looks like there's not a running clock. Well, now they are. There's a running clock. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But Pens are going to be shorthanded for about 10 more seconds right here, and then get back to 5-on-5 haul. Americans puck behind their own net, set up their breakout move. Mertens comes out of the box with speed, overskates the puck, and the Americans control it. Off Mertens' skate, down goes Maddie Rollier coming across the thing. Looked like she got a stick come across her, but they let it go, and Berkeley Whitehead controls the puck down low, moves it across to Monaco, who's going to skate the puck up the ice, chips it high, goes past. Mertens stopped, and it's back in the neutral zone for the Americans. Webster gets the puck deep. Mertens forechecks hard. Looks like she's got one. Turnover by the Americans, but F2 wasn't there because there was a change by the forwards, and puck comes back out into the neutral zone. As Maddie Rollier gets it deep, and we're going to go for it again as Chloe Howe and Allie Clark set up the forecheck right there. Kirsch coming on pressure coming off the bench late there. And back in the neutral zone, Matty Royer knocked down again. No call, and the Americans move the puck down into the Penn zone. Royer carries it behind the net, moves it up to Matty Kirsch, chips it off the boards, turned over the Americans, and Polarski comes up with the puck and moves it into the zone. He's wide around the net, lowers his shoulder, but driven off the puck by the Americans. Puck comes out to Matty Kirsch, who moves it to Ella, who can't handle the pass on her backhand there. All the way back to Leah, and Ella changes directions, moves it over to Sienna. Makes a nice little move to avoid the Americans' defenseman, and then up to Matty Kirsch. Americans intercepted. Back to Ella, who moves it across ice right now. Intercepted by the Americans, who enter the Penn zone. Another play. The Americans are trying to toe drag their way around the defenseman instead of getting pucks on Leah, and they haven't been very successful at it today. Jamie Webster is going to be giving the post-game speech in the Americans' locker room about the toe drag and lack of success with that move. Chloe Lundy with the neutral zone face-off. And there's a big pile, and the puck is under Kendra, who stands up, and somehow the Americans come up with that puck, but Kendra knocks it down. Knocks it back to the Americans. She gets knocked down from behind. And the Pens push the puck deep into the American zone. Kendra and Chloe Lundy on the forecheck. Pulled out by Brooklyn Ligda. Another battle. There's players all over the ice right now. The Americans go wide down the thing. Nice shot. Oh, up by Lee off the glove and moved into the corner. Kendra battling. Looks like she's getting pushed off the puck and buried into the boards. Puck comes up. Kendra with a really nice play to move the puck. Pens are going to have a 2-on-1 if they move quickly here. It looks like Brooklyn Ligda with a nice save. I'm not sure how she was.
Oh, she got it?
How she was on sides there.
They did. The goal must have trickled through.
They did give her the goal?
Yeah.
It looks like Ligda's going to get a goal on the assist from Ray Foltz, even though she was about a stride off sides. Neither of the rest moved fast enough to get in a good angle for that. So Mertens with the face-off. Looks like she's got Polarski and Howe back on the ice. Oh, a lot of Chloe Howe showing some Ali Polarski's showing some aggressiveness here after she got knocked off the puck. And Mertens just crushed by Pagano. We'll see what this leads to. It's like the Americans have changed their method of play to brute force because skill is not working for them. And Matty Royer down in the corner just gets cross-checked down. I think that's what happened. And it looks like they are finally going to call a penalty against the Americans. And the Pens are going to go on the power play here. Up 7-0 with 5:53 left in the period. So Penn's power play is going to be Chloe Howe, Ali Polarski, Talia Mertens, Herbert, and Matty Rollier. So we'll see if they can get something going with. It's interesting they haven't even dropped the puck, and there's only 1:20 left in the power play here. So Pens control the face-off. Polarski with the puck here, moves it to Mertens, powers around, loses the puck, comes off the wall, battling hard. Mertens is just, the puck is cleared by the Americans, and it looks like it's going to be icing. So that'll be that group's chance at the end. They're going to move Matty Kirsch and Sophia Garner and Emerson Webster out onto the ice with Sienna and Mia Monaco on D. 5 minutes left in the third period of this quarterfinal matchup. Face-off won by the Pens, moved over to Swisham. Hit Matty Kirsch in the head coming across there, but deflected wide, and Emerson possesses the puck. Americans chip it deep. They go on a 1-on-2. Nice back checking by the Pens to break up that scoring opportunity for the Americans. But Pens can't get the puck out of their zone. And now Webster has it, moves it up to Matty Kirsch. Entering the zone, nice little move to get around, moves the puck to the far side and knocked away by the Americans. Mia Monaco puts it in the corner. Kirsch to Garner on the cycle. Quick move. And chipped out by the Americans again, and the Pens are going to see their power play end here with 4 minutes left in the third period. Garner pulled down. Monaco hooked, and Kirsch pulls the puck in, and she's driven off the puck here as the Americans move into the Pen zone. Nice little move. Puck chips out, goes to Matty Kirsch. She lowers her shoulder with speed, moves it to Kayla McCarthy with the stick tap, tries to get it to Kirsch. Oh! Great effort by Matty Kirsch there to go down on one knee and try and get a shot off. It just trickled in front of the net. Kayla McCarthy making plays from her knees, and the Americans chip it to safety in the half wall. Comes out to Santa Solution. Moves the puck to McCarthy, back out to McCarthy, and the Americans chip it out, and they're going to go on a 2-on-2 here. Santa Solution with a nice back check to get back into the play here, and puck goes wide of the Penguins net. McCarthy picks the puck up down low in her own zone, moves it over to Berkeley Whitehead on the opposite wing, who comes down low, and it looks like she's going to ice the puck. It probably should have been weighted off. It looked like the Rochester American could have played that, but they've called it, and the Pens are going to have a defensive zone face-off with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period. Pens 7, American 0. Mertens, Howe, Pilarski, Herbert, and Tarasovich on the ice. Face-off won by the Americans. Back. Shot blocked by the Americans. Ella Tarasovich driven into the boards. Puck is moved up by Pilarski to Howe. Americans take it behind her net. Hard forecheck by Howe. Intercepted by Mertens. Her and Howe got tangled up there, so the puck goes to the Americans, and they pulled down Chloe Howe behind the we got a nice Gabby Herbert with a very aggressive play on front of the Penguins bench. It looks like she's going to go to the box for an elbow. It seemed more so that the American, if you ask Frank, it seemed like the American skated into Gabby's elbow, but you know, either way, she's going to go to the box, and the game is probably going to end here in the next, it's going to end in the next minute 5. We got 4. Did they give her a penalty too?
She slashed her at the end, yeah.
Oh, okay. 5-on-5. Looks like we're going to go coincidentals, 5-on-5 hockey with 55.
She was sticking up for her teammate, but...
Yeah. Face off one and move forward. Maddie Roy collects it in her zone, but the Americans chip it by her and work from deep. Looks like there's a lot of bodying going on. Mia Monaco not going to take any of the Americans' aggressiveness, and Pilarski skates the puck in front, moved up to Mertens, moving with speed just past her. Maddie Royer enters the zone. She wants to join in on the scoring. Chloe Howe gets the puck behind the net, and it's taken away by the Americans, chipped out. Maddie Royer misses the puck coming out of zone, and they'll regroup in the neutral zone. Mia Monaco moves it up the ice, picked up by Mertens with speed. Turned it over to Pilarski. Mertens exchange with 1 second left in the game, and that's it. Pens win 7-0. We like Howe Hockey wants to thank everyone for listening. Actually, Frank says it's called the Blue Line because it's blue, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have to look that one up.